I wonder can they hear me? They better be. What's good? What's the word, y'all? Hopefully you can hear me. What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Scotty motherfucker Wilson, and I am back, man. I am back. Hold on. I gotta do this right. If we gonna do it, we gotta do it right. Yeah, niggas been stressing. It's been that serious. Mm-hmm. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. I know y'all missed me. Hold on. That's how stressful it's been. Anybody that know me though, I don't need more than one strike. That's how stressful it's been. Man, I missed y'all. I want to give y'all a little update. I want to tell y'all what the fuck has been going on. We definitely gonna get back to the vlogging and shit. We got to. Cause there's been so much going on, and this journey has been a journey. Uh, so first of all, I'm gaming. So I've been gaming to get back onto this vlogging shit because truth be told, I keep it funky with you. I'm having the hardest time not allowing doubt and distraction to keep me from doing stuff. I really had to think about that because I really have mental, like I feel like I don't give myself enough grace when I do stuff, when stuff happens, because I always be worried about, what people gonna think. And that's really bad because I feel like it forces you into this mind frame of cosplay. Like it's just like I don't know. It's just like you just eventually end up just like cosplaying your whole life because you just kind of roll with shit, and then you kind of just start agreeing with shit because it just makes it a little bit easier for you. And don't get it twisted. I understand that, but I'm just not that guy, man. I'm not that person, man. Sometimes I wish I was. Sometimes I wish I could like conform to shit. I feel like it would have made my life a lot easier to things, but man, I am who I am, bro. I'm just who I am, and I do the best I can to try to do better. Like I don't feel like when I'm one of them people that hold on, because I feel like I'm like hollering. I don't feel like I'm one of those people that I personally feel like I gotta where I feel like my word is law. I come off like that a lot. I know I do. I just have strong opinions, and you can't change my opinion with a surface level thought or just a general thought. Like you're gonna have to do better than that because I'm aware, and I don't even want to go into detail because it's just I'm just aware. I don't want to. I don't think that I'm smart. I just know I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. But I feel like I don't really give myself enough grace sometimes because like I be going through some real like human like shit, and I sometimes get mad at myself because I don't get back to what I'm supposed to be doing, which is like the content of the music and everything else. But I really be feeling like, man, I don't give myself enough grace with that shit because, bro, I'm human. Like niggas be human, and sometimes we don't give people enough credit or grace for being human. You know what I'm saying? So, and the first way to start that to me is to give you the grace to yourself. So, I definitely want to apologize to y'all, but I'm apologizing not necessarily to y'all for y'all, but to y'all for me because I felt bad. I genuinely felt bad that I wasn't like posting and like talking to y'all and keeping up with y'all. I genuinely felt bad, and that's not. I don't think that's good because one of the things that I'm trying to do is like is teach while I'm learning. So who am I to like if somebody was asking my advice and went through something similar of what I went through? who would I to be like, well, no, you should have kept going. You should have kept going. Like, yeah, you probably should have, but I understand why you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit be happening, man. And honestly, so what happened was, because I'm kind of rambling. What happened was, and why I wasn't really doing the content is because I really got seasonal depression because the time that caused me to start doing the vlog in the first place had came back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was seasonal depression. And I didn't even realize that because at first I was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" I was just like, I just got sad for no reason, and I just couldn't pick myself up to do shit. And then another day happened. Then something else would happen. Then I had knee surgery, and then that depressed me because I couldn't like work out outside. Then I couldn't go outside and work out. And I was just like, it was just like a ripple effect of things that kind of compiled on top of each other, and they kind of just made me like stop doing shit. And first of all, I'd be fucked up to not be honest about that and tell y'all what really happened, because what if somebody is learning from me and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm doing the best that I can, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that in real time, and I don't think that's a bad thing. So that's why like certain shit don't bother me for real, for real. Like, I don't know. I just be confused because certain shit when I hear the critiques that I give myself in my head, because I've been doing it forever. But when I give myself the critiques in my head, hold on, y'all, because we supposed to be gaming. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I'm supposed to be gaming, but but hold on, we're gonna get a couple rounds in real quick. I'm gonna get a couple rounds in real quick before I go live, because I've been going live. I've been going live with the gaming because I felt bad that I wasn't doing nothing for y'all and like giving y'all um no type of content at all. So I was just like, fuck it, what else can I do right now with whatever I have? Because most of the time that I was vlogging, I was using my camera. Y'all know that. On my phone. Because the whole thing was you can do whatever the fuck. You can do something with whatever you have. And it was too many people that I was having conversations with about doing like vlogs and content and stuff like that, because you need to be doing that as an artist. They just kept giving me excuses to me. Because at first I understood it, because I was kind of saying something stupid like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do vlogs as an artist, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make it look like this, and you gotta have a certain editing this, and you know what I'm saying, because people ain't gonna take you seriously. But I got tired of the excuse. I got irritated real quick. Like, the more I would have conversations with people, I get irritated with shit real fast. Like, it's like, okay, we both know as artists, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what would happen. This is what I would do. I would sit down with other artists, right? Like, I'd be in my head, be like, damn, okay, what do we need to do as artists? Like, what do we need to do as artists? Like, okay, we need to do, you know what I'm saying? We need to build a fan base. We need to get this money, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Because the ultimate goal to me should be to live a lifestyle that you live, whatever lifestyle you want to live, while doing what you love to do. I would assume that that's what wanting to be an artist really is to me. Um, so Hooker, I don't know what she thought. It's crazy as hell. But anyway, um, so I was thinking, what else can we do? What else can be done? How do we do this and move forward in a direction that makes sense? Because I think another problem that I was having, that I actually kind of just looked up when I talked to my therapist earlier today, um, was and I said it on I said it on Threads. I made a thread about it. I said, how do you, as an artist, how do you find direction when everybody is lost? Because to me, you know, when I think about all of the ways that are good for you to grow, especially as a man, things like getting a mentor, working out, drinking water, all of these things are pretty simple for the most part. But I don't hear often how hard it can be to be alone when you're doing those things. If you can get over the hump of being alone when you're doing those things, then they can get easy. But the hump of being alone is so hard because us as humans aren't built like that. When you realize that that's kind of the only way to do that, it gets really, really difficult and kind of irritating because you like, dude, like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna drink something real quick. Like, let me get a beer or something. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really hard to do to become a disciplined man. And I really feel like people don't, to me, they don't talk about that a lot, especially like when you know what I'm saying? When you just regular per se, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's people who, I don't want to say they not regular because everybody's a person, but you know what I mean? It's like, I, you know, like it's certain people. I don't know. Every time I would argue with well, not argue. Well, every time I would have conversations with other artists about how an artist came to be, I always would be like, it's such a unique situation. Like, because artists would always come up to me and be like, look, such and such did it. So you don't have to do all of the stuff that you telling me to do, Scotty. Such and such did it without that. And I'm like, yeah, but that's because that's a unique situation. It's not that you don't need to do the stuff that I'm telling you to do now because that individual didn't do it or seems like they're not doing it, because that's be the other part. They be seeming like they be not doing it. Um, so then it be convincing other people that, oh no, I don't have to do it, like I don't have to do the work for real because look, such and such didn't do it. And it's just like, bruh, I think at this point you kind of looking for excuses to not do the work. Because at the end of the day, the work is still there. You just didn't see such and such do the work that's still required from other people in order for such and such to be the person that you're talking about. Because 9 times out of 10, man, these niggas be pissing me off with that shit. Like, niggas will sit here and be like, I give y'all a good example. When Tekashi 6ix9ine came out, I used to argue with people all the time because niggas would be like, see, you don't have to do all of that stuff that you talking about, Scotty. Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't do it. And I'm like, bruh, okay, now I gotta break down his unique situation. Yeah, so now I gotta break down his unique situation. So, because what it be is 9 times out of 10. Okay, so Tekashi 6ix9ine was in a very unique situation, which made it seem like it only took a couple of songs for him to pop. So when people go off the whole, that's why you gotta be careful when you listening to people online and how they talk to other artists or entrepreneurs or anything that has to do with like life and shit like that. Because sometimes people be coming from a certain place that they don't understand where that rhetoric came from. So when people say stuff like it's easy to be an artist, anybody can do it, you know what I'm saying? Because you have all of the tools, and then they use examples like a Trippie Redd, well, not Trippie Redd. Let's not do that because that's a whole nother different. that's different. But when they use examples like Tekashi 6ix9ine and be like, oh yeah, like that's why you got to listen to where context is coming from, because it can get lost in translation because some things are just because fake niggas say real shit all the time. So when people say stuff like it's hella easy for artists to get on these days because anybody can do it. Look at people like Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's unfair because he was a unique situation that benefited from the other things that they're saying, like the internet and all this, that, and the other. Yes, the internet makes it slightly easier than it did before to be seen, but now you still have to deal with, but you still have more noise. So you don't, so to think that it's just, so that to think that there's no work that you have to do is kind of like dumb. And I think that's what it looks like. That's what it be playing into sometimes. That's what it be looking like to me. It looked like niggas be, it looked like that's what it play into. It's like, because you heard that it's easy to get on when it's work required, you get frustrated because you like, damn, I thought it was supposed to be easy. And it was like, no, that's not what, I don't think this is what they meant. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, um, that's kind of a part of why I be taking so long to do all of this stuff, because I think about that shit a lot and I try to implement those things while I'm moving in my artistry, and sometimes it takes away from, I guess, how much I do of the art, because I'm not willing to sacrifice as much of my integrity as a person to do the creativity as I am is to wait and do other stuff because I know that matters too. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense, because I don't even know if that makes sense, but it made sense to me. So anyway, so that's all I got for y'all right now. I just want to give y'all an update. I missed y'all. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all taking care of y'all mental health. I do have a project coming. I've been working on music. I've been writing music every day. I've been writing music every day, freestyling every day. And I promise y'all, when I come back to it, I do not want to disappoint nobody. I don't want to do all of this build up just to disappoint nobody. So, so I'm working on it, and it's going good. I promise you, it's going good. For now, I will be continuing to talk on live streams on the games. If y'all have any games y'all want me to play, let me know, man. I love playing games. I want to get back into adventure games. I miss adventure games. I really, really do. I actually that's kind of majority of what I watch on TV, for real. My bad. Damn, sitting here waiting on me to play. I kind of do that a lot. So, matter of fact, let me get the fuck off here, because in a minute he gonna call me, and then it's gonna fuck the whole video up. So I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute.
What? I am. See, niggas forgot who the fuck I was. I didn't, but niggas forgot who the fuck I was.
Damn, JD, is that
So check me out.
store?
I used to be a real cornball ass square ass nigga. Look at me now.